Hey everyone, today we're going to go through some questions related to the network at your premises. Now we might want to know the answers to these questions if your inverter is showing as offline or isn't reporting data to SolarWeb. Now these are standard questions that our team will ask, so if you're an installer you can provide them directly to Fronius, or if you're an end user just provide them to your installer. And this will essentially save us a lot of time in getting a system back online. Alright, so let's get into these questions. Is the network used for a residential or commercial site? What is the model of the router? So this is usually found on the back or the bottom of the router, and I've included some examples here. If it's a Wi-Fi connection, are any Wi-Fi extenders used? If so, what's the model of the extender? Is a mesh system being used at your premises? If you're unsure what a mesh system is, look for whether you have several network devices scattered around the property. So you'll have your router and then some other network devices. It'd be really helpful if you could take some pictures of these other devices, or if there's a model number that you can see, write this down or take a picture of that as well. What's the distance between the inverter and the network devices? So usually we'd be asking for the distance between the inverter and the router. But if you have something in between, like a Wi-Fi extender, then we'd like to know both distances. So for example, you could say from the router to the Wi-Fi extender, it's 10 meters, and then from the Wi-Fi extender to the inverter, it's 5 meters. When the inverter drops offline, what's the color of the LEDs on the front of the inverter? So we're referring to inverters that have a pilot monitoring card, like your Gen 24s, Toros, or Vertos. We want to know the status of these LEDs. Lastly, does the inverter come back online after a restart? I've included some videos in the description below that shows you how to restart your inverter. Here's a summary of all those questions for your reference. Thanks so much for helping us out with this. We'll see you next time.